So it's 11:30 in Madrid time, and it has been over 10 years since I opened a YouTube account, and it has been several years since I was active on YouTube. So I would like to catch up with you guys. I wasn't able to, meet my friends for a very long time. I'm kind of disconnected with my circle because since the last time I visited my hometown Beijing, it has been almost 7 years. So for 7 years I didn't come back to Beijing for many reasons. When I catch up with my friends, I just recap what I've been doing in the past 10 years. And one of my friends said, so to sum up, what I've been doing is, he said, I got married, divorced, no kids. So he said, what about you? And I thought, it's kind of hard to choose. So I said, married, 5 degrees, 3 cats. As you can see, I spend most of my time studying in the past decade, and things has changed quite a lot. I would not imagine what I would be doing 10 years ago, and I would not imagine that I would be able to call myself a millennium business professional. Sorry, it's kind of funny. I'm barely millennium anyway, so I was born in 1985. Now I'm in my 30s. I don't know if there is a 30s crisis, and then there is the 40s crisis, which I'm looking forward. So in the past 10 years, things has changed in a way that I bet both you and me could not have imagined. I'm very proud to say that now China is a superpower in the world, which is good for me. I'm not complaining. But on the other hand, Putin is the most consistent person in the international relations, and the Pope is one of the most progressive force in the society today, which, well, which is a good surprise, no? Yeah, a good surprise. If you ask me what I would be doing, 10 years ago, I would say I would be the president of the universe by then. I would change the world. I would influence hundreds of thousands of people. And this didn't happen. It's quite sad this didn't happen, and I know that it will not happen. One of the things that I was obsessed all my life, in my short life, the topic that I was really interested is social mobility. I don't know if you have heard about this term. Basically, when rich can become rich and poor can become poor. Of course, it's like American dream, but it goes both ways. I just passed by a bus stop and I saw this advertisement saying, see the hottest video stream alive about the prince getting married. One of the things that I think I was not into, perhaps because of my communist upbringing, or simply because I'm hardcore on the social mobility and equality, I don't really like prince, princess kind of thing, because I think we're all born equal and we should be able to have a chance like anybody else, not more, not less. So of course I'm into the public service and public goods, but on the other hand I'm very, let's say, free market oriented, liberal. I don't know if you call this liberal. In this public administration perspective, I would like to think that with what I have, with what I'm willing to put in the effort, I will have a chance to succeed in the way I want and get what I want in return of my hard work. But then after I studied my MBA, I realized that I have no chance, not just me. Many people have no chance. The richest family in Italy 400 years ago is still the richest family in Italy today. And if you see, things has changed a lot in another sense, the things has never changed. It just took a really bad detour, like I'm in a middle of a nightmare or a collective hallucination. Uh, a collective hallucination. That sounds cool, no? It's like we're all high smoking weed. No, I don't smoke. I drink tea and coffee and water. Right, so I'm not sure what I'm doing with this, but I would like to tell you, besides my attempt of my new version of American Dream that goes both ways, I'm starting a project working with artists. So the idea is to take some young artists, really new, emerging, or just starting out fresh from college, and help them to boost their career. So basically a fast track for their art career. And I've been trying for 2 years already and it wasn't really successful. So I pivoted my idea and now I have a slightly different idea. And if you're interested in knowing a little more about it, I invite you to my new channel. It's called Very Private Gallery. Don't ask me what is the origin of the name. It's kind of it's a secret. Yeah, it's a secret. It's kind of embarrassing. So go there if you would like to check out. Otherwise, if you have any questions about what I've been doing and if you would like to share, any thoughts on the current world today. When I was 17, I remembered before going to college, I had to study a lot for the SAT, the equivalent of SAT or A-level. My summer school professor in geography, and he told me, according to my study, water is a renewable source. Yeah, it's a so renewable source, right? So, and guess what? It's a luxury in about 10-20 years that I'm drinking clean water and with even rooibos in it. I really appreciate it, and I hope that we find something, we find a solution, we work something out before we hit a wall. If we eventually hit a wall, a friend of mine said, oh yeah, I want to see it happening, I want to see the world explode, and I'm 65 now and I don't care. And I was like, but I care, your kid, he cares. I want to help find a way to change things and be the change. Besides recycling and use renewable material, and always bring my bag and use glass instead of disposable ones. I don't know, I really don't know, use LED light bulb there. I really don't know, what else can we do anymore. So if you have any idea, just drop a comment and let me know. I guess I'll talk to you in the next video. I don't know, I promise you it won't be 10 years. Alright, so see you next time.